It's only one, Mose.
What's good and what up? It's your brother SamAnt here at Viral Hip Hop News. Do me a favor, family, before we get started with the content. Y'all know what to do. Go up top and hit that like button. Alright, so according to court documents obtained by Complex, federal prosecutors in the 6ix9ine case took a major step to keep certain evidence from going public during the discovery process by issuing a protective order this week. The protective order dated December 11th and approved by Judge Paul Engelmeyer lays out how making certain types of evidence public would have 4 negative effects. First, it would affect the privacy and confidentiality of individuals, which is quite possibly a reference to an already acknowledged confidential informant. That could be a number of people we already know. Second, it would damage the government's investigation into the 9 Trey gangster bloods. The order's exact language is the information, if leaked, would impede the government's ongoing investigation of uncharged individuals. Third, there would be publicity before the trial that may prejudice potential jurors. And fourth, the defendants simply aren't allowed to make some of this stuff public. Now, this is by way of Complex News. The order sets out 2 different classifications of restricted evidence to be determined by the government: confidential and sensitive. The limits on both are nearly identical. That basically means the lawyers and defendants can look at all the evidence but cannot copy or share it. And when the trial is over, the materials have to be turned back over to the government or destroyed. Every lawyer on both sides of this case have agreed to these stipulations. We will see what happens. Now, we all know the ongoing situation between 6ix9ine and the defendants that are currently behind bars, Treyway Shoddy to be exact. And it's said and it's been reported that 6ix9ine's own Instagram account will supply a good chunk of the government's evidence. So the order could be a move to tap down hostilities between defendants wherever possible by keeping at least some of the evidence under wraps. This is courtesy, like I said, of Complex News. Y'all go over there to check out the full article regarding the situation. Now, what this tells me is this. Somebody that's sitting behind bars right now, whether that be 6ix9ine, Treyway, or the other defendants currently behind bars, are giving information out. There's only 2 outlets, 2, that get exclusive content involving this story, that being TMZ and that being DJ Academics. Now, those 2 names are very prominent. They bring and raise a lot of eyebrows because this is telling me that information has already gotten out to the public, that we've already dispersed information that was not supposed to go public, and they're trying to get a rap of that. Now, it's very interesting because we've had rumors and things have been swirling over the last month or so since 6ix9ine has been behind bars, whether or not his IG will or will not incriminate him, whether DJ Academics and his reporting on 6ix9ine and the clout that they seem to both be chasing, will that be held against 6ix9ine? Should DJ Academics himself be held in contempt of court? This seems to me, and I'm not someone directly involved in the situation, this is just my outside perspective looking in, that they're really sick and tired of people giving Academics and TMZ information for them to run on. God and I on the Uncensored podcast talked about this situation in particular, saying that certain jurors involved in the situation could be swayed back and forth by things that they hear via the internet, because we all know 1.6 billion people tune into YouTube daily to watch the content. The news on TV is dead. On the internet is where you grab your information. So they did not want certain platforms, certain airways to steer a certain narrative to get jurors to go back or forth in either direction. That being said, this situation is ongoing. Very, very interesting to me because you see what's going on with Academics right now. It seems to be very shaken up by the situation. God and I have our speculations. We've been kind of easy on him, but it's time to turn up the heat because it seems like he definitely has some culpability involving this situation. The law knows it. The judge knows it. The feds know it. And it's soon to come out very soon. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. The feds, the judge putting an order out to keep everything quiet. No one's allowed to say a fucking word or drop anything worth evidence to the public. Y'all let me know right now. Also, in the description box, you'll see links to our Twitter, IG, all the links that SamAnt, CEO of Viral Hip Hop News, all the platforms that I run. Push up with SamAnt, SamAnt UNCUT, and of course, I'm the co-host of the most underrated and hottest podcast on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, you name it, to date. The Uncensored True Podcast from my brother, Oh God, over at Hip Hop News Uncensored. Make sure you check us out live Friday, tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. We'll be going all the way in, keeping it raw, real, or cut on this week's hottest hip-hop stories. Make sure you check us out exclusively on Hip Hop News Uncensored, and check us out on a date to be determined exclusively also on Viral Hip Hop News. Wake and Bake Podcast exclusively on Viral Hip Hop News coming real soon. Always trying to keep it raw, real, and cut here at Viral Hip Hop News. Till next time, until next story, I sincerely appreciate each and every one of y'all. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.